Hey YouTube, we're back here. It is May 8th. So we haven't been able to do a heck of a lot since the last video. It has done nothing but rain. I mean, completely rain. Inches and inches of rain. I had to put everything back into the seed house. I can't leave anything outside. They're just getting saturated. They're drowning. So I had to put everything back in there. We really, like I said, haven't been able to do anything, but we did do some things, very little. So let me show you. I'll go out into the garden. So the last video, I showed you how my wooden beds are getting blown out in the bottom. And we're going to have to empty them and fix them and do all kinds of crap to them. Well, yeah, we went in a little bit different direction. So this is what we ended up doing. Let's go this way. Pick those up at Tractor Supply. They're feeding troughs, but they're 2 feet deep. They have drainage holes. I'm gonna have to put in a few more, but that'll get me started. Look at the asparagus. That's gonna another year or two before it's ready to be harvested, but it's coming along just fine. So what ended up had a great idea. We have a friend that owns an excavator, and he goes through tracks. He just blows through tracks, and he's like, well, maybe that might be a good idea to have for a raised bed. You could put whatever you want in it. They're pretty good. They weigh 1,400 pounds. They're never going to move. And I'm like, see how they look. Check it out. Pretty friggin' awesome. Look at these things. They're huge. They're deep. Perfect. I'm thinking for like potatoes. I'm going to have to line them, obviously, because they're used. But they're great. He's going to try to get me a couple more, which would be awesome. So I've been able to get one bed planted so far because of all the rain, which seems to be doing okay. Lettuce, radishes, peas. Seems to be working out all right. Whenever we get some dry time, we're trying to work on the greenhouses to get them up and running. I gotta get my tomatoes in. We're trying, but all it's doing is raining. It's just making everything a freaking muck puddle. So we put the sideboards and one of the end walls into the greenhouse. But when we put the sideboards on, we use the level. Everything's all leveled out. We got ourselves a nice little surprise. Yeah. We're not even close to level. Look at the gap. Not even close. Yeah, and this other side's just as bad. So we're obviously going to have to backfill, which isn't that big of a deal. Ugh. Finding these everywhere. Isn't that big of a deal. We'll backfill. It's okay. So my husband started trying to backfill. Like I said, it's been raining for a week. If you look at the foliage, see how everything's turning green? I mean, look at that. You wouldn't know that we had 3 inches of snow. 3 weeks ago, we had 3 inches of snow. No buds, no nothing. And then, bam, it's spring. You know what's going to happen? When all this rain stops, the 1st of June, bam, it's going to be freaking winter, just like it was last year. So my husband came down here, tried to backfill all the sides to get everything level. And because of all the rain, tractor sunk. Yeah. That was not good. Sunk pretty deep, too. But this is why we drive 4-wheel drive vehicles. So we just brought the Pitmobile, the black Jeep down here, threw it in 4-wheel low, strapped on a strap. He threw it in reverse, I threw it in drive, and he pulled the sucker out. Came right out. Not that big of a deal, but it could have been bad. The thing could have rolled, could have crushed my greenhouse. Who knows? But we got it out. It wasn't there that long. But now we have more rain coming. Let me show you the skies. It's beautiful behind me, isn't it? Isn't that great? Yeah, not so much. We get more rain coming. So it's going to rain. Today's Thursday. It's going to rain tomorrow and Saturday. And then it's going to clear out for Sunday, Monday. looks like Tuesday, and then Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, or Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, it's gonna rain again. So look like we're in a pattern of 4 days on, 4 days off. So we'll get done what we can. My lawn's atrocious. I mean, look at that. I tried mowing it, but I had to put the lawnmower away to pull my tractor out of the muck. Just, it's a farm. If it isn't one thing, it's another, but thank God we have the equipment to do what we need to do when we need to do it. So we get rain coming for the next few days, so we're not really going to be doing much outside. The seed house is full, so I can't really do much more seeding. I have to wait. I'm going to try to do some planting this weekend, Sunday and Monday, but depends on how much rain we get, because some things just don't like to be in the rain. They don't like to get their feet wet like that. I really need to get my onions in, but again, they'll probably do all right. They like a lot of water, so I'll probably get a lot of them in. But I can't move any dirt. I can't fill all the new beds because everything's wet. Everything's really, really heavy, and I'm not hurting myself trying to do this. So everything's going to be delayed once again for another year, but it is what it is. Like I said, we're in for the long haul. This is a marathon for us, not a sprint. This isn't to get everything done now. It's to get it done by the time we retire so that we have what we need to supplement our household and make some money so that we can actually do stuff when we're retired. So until we can actually do something else, that's it for now. Have a great week. Bye.